Foreign Minister Dr. Hossein Amir Abdullahian was a distinguished diplomat, highly regarded for his contribution to regional diplomacy and international cooperation. His principles of good neighborliness resonated far beyond our borders, promoting harmony and understanding in a complex world. His absence leaves a void that cannot be easily filled, but his diplomatic achievements will continue to guide us in our foreign policy endeavors. In honor of their service and sacrifice, the Supreme Leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei, has declared 5 days of national mourning. During this period, our nation reflects on their unwavering dedication and the profound impact of their work. Remember them not only as prominent figures, but as symbols of resilience, diplomacy, and commitment to our great nation.
It's a big shock when I heard the death of His Excellency Raisi. As I wrote in the book here, we have been dealing with Iranian leaders ever since we came into government. Now, when His Excellency visited us recently, I could see that he was a very dedicated person, but also a unifier. You remember we finished our meetings at Entebbe quite late, but he insisted to go at night to visit the projects which Iran had done here in the suburbs. And he went when it was already dark. Then from there, he went to the mosque, the old Kampala mosque. He's a Shia, but he went to the mosque of the Sunnis. And while there, he found our own, because for us we don't believe in sectarianism, the picture he had with our Archbishop, who was also there because of the interreligious council. So this showed 2 things. First of all, his personal dedication. But secondly, his belief in the unity of the peoples. And now that's just locally here, what I saw just in a few hours. But I have been following him, traveling very many places, Venezuela, Pakistan, where India, Russia, very active person. Now, for the people who follow who don't know much about world events, they don't know the history of Iran, like they don't know the history of many other places. We're now talking of the religious leaders being in leadership of Iran, the Ayatollahs. And then some of these Western countries try to say they are Ayatollahs, they are religious, they are this, they are that. But in 1953, there was an elected leader of Iran, Mossadegh, who was not a cleric, he was not a priest, he was just a reformer, a Democrat, and who was overthrown by the CIA, led by a character called Kermit Roosevelt. What was the problem of Mossadegh? Mossadegh was wanted to nationalize the oil of Iran at that time, and that's why he had to be removed. Therefore, those parasites in the world who live by the miseries of other people should know that their time is over. The third world has come up. The anti-colonial movement in Africa, in Asia, in Latin America, working closely with democratic forces in Europe, will insist on a fair world, a new world order, based on equality and no exploitation of any person by any other person. So therefore, I came here to salute His Excellency Raisi's contribution, because I could see. We didn't take long, we talked a bit, but I could see what sort of person he was. Like I said, dedicated and a uniter, because I saw it here. I didn't read about it, I saw it myself. Why this president going at night because he could say that time is past, let me send a minister to do it. He went himself, he insisted. Then the mosque of Sunni, a Shia. These are small things, but very, very, they can show you what person he was. So I came to assure the Iranian people that we are with you. With the progressive people of Africa, we know. We know who is saying what and why. And we are never fooled by anybody who is playing games. We are glad that, because I think His Excellency Raisi even visited Saudi Arabia. Didn't he visit Saudi Arabia? Yes. Visited Saudi Arabia, because that difference between the Sunnis and Shias, we don't believe in those ourselves here. Our people here had those differences before our time. Catholics, Protestants, Muslims, Christians, rubbish. Toka hii mambo. We told them off. We don't want. That's your private matter between you and God. But for the country, you are a citizen. That's what we look at. We don't care about you. God is the one who knows who is good and who is bad. For us, we are dealing with the matters here on earth. And here on earth, we are talking of market, we are talking of roads, we are talking of schools, health. Then God does His own things also. So we rejected that. That's why when His Excellency Raisi went to old Kampala, he found all the church people there. The Muslims, the Christians, they were all there to receive him. And that picture you should put it out on the social media, the one where he was with the Mufti and with the Archbishop. It's very, very important legacy for His Excellency Raisi. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you very much.